FASO, or the Filipino American Symphony Orchestra, we've been in existence for the last 14 years. Actually, we are celebrating our 15th year anniversary next year season. I know a lot of people already knows us, that we're around, but still, there's a lot of people that sometimes they get surprised when they hear about us. So we really encourage people who already, especially our supporters, our patrons, to pass the word to other people so that way they will know that we exist, and this is the first Filipino Symphony Orchestra outside the Philippines. So it's part of the history.
It's the only venue that I know of that has an orchestra. So it's a venue where you can perform Filipino music, you can perform both orchestral as well as vocal music, and you can play different kinds of genres, OPM, Filipino music, traditional music, as well as the usual Western music.
So aside from our concert season, we usually do 3 concerts and a recital, something like that. And we also give scholarships to graduating high school students who would like to pursue a music career or to get take up music in college. And also we have our educational program. We train young kids. Right now we have our strings ensemble, our youth strings ensemble. And just this season, this year, we started our junior orchestra, and they will be performing with us at the Walt Disney Concert Hall. So that's the new with us, this time on our educational program.
I originally started just writing some orchestration, but then I really believed in the mission of FASO. And so I started getting involved in the education program. So, starting from scratch, we offered some classes. A lot of second-generation Filipinos who grew up here in the United States, a lot of them are yearning to learn about Filipino traditions, Filipino music, and Filipino culture. And I think it's important for us to give this space for these kids to be able to learn about their culture. It helps them to find their identity.
I'm in a choir called God Faith Choir, led by Sir Eric, who's our choir director. And our choir is mainly composed of Filipino American children and youth throughout the community of Carson. Around August of 2017, our choir was invited to perform at a feast day celebration at St. Filomeno, which is our church. And it was alongside with FASO. Shortly after the performance, Sir Louie, who was from FASO, he came up to Sir Eric and told them that our choir was actually eligible to be recipients of FASO's music and education outreach program. And what that basically is that it allows FASO to teach us how to play an orchestra and string instrument. And then so Sir Eric told us about it, and then I became heavily interested because it seemed pretty cool to learn and play violin. And then shortly after, my friends came in, and then, that's how we became the ensemble.
So it started back in 2014 when my dad enrolled me into FASO songwriting workshop. And since then, I've been in love with the program and the people involved with it, and they have helped me grow exponentially with my music and vocally and with my songwriting skills, and I'm just so deeply grateful for all the opportunities that FASO has given me.
It's really good because I now know how to play another instrument, and it's an overall good experience to be in a stage full of people.
I feel like for me personally, it's really important to learn more about Filipino music because it really all just comes back to culture and traditions and our roots. And me having full-blooded Filipino parents and being raised here in the United States, I feel like it's important for me to keep in touch with my Filipino customs and traditions. And by listening to Filipino music, I'm able to understand the struggles and lifestyle of the Filipino people. And listening to Filipino music in general, I think it makes me more Filipino.
Yes, because that's really our goal and mission. We would like this to be around for a long, long time. So for us to be able to achieve that, of course, we have to train, we have to educate for the next following generation. And that generation will do the same. You know, it's just like a cycle. So without training, and this will stop. So I think that's the real key for us to be able to continue for a long period of time.
I see girls and boys selling lanterns on the street. I remember the child in the manger as he sleeps.
Jose Marichan, before the COVID-19, we're planning really to give him an award to acknowledge and to give tribute for his achievement in his music. But COVID-19 kicked in, so it was postponed for almost 3 years. So now that we're going back on stage at the Walt Disney Concert Hall, so we're going to pay tribute to his music. And I know he's very proud because he told me, Bob, usually when they pay tribute, the composer or the artist is already gone. It's good that you're paying tribute to my music while I'm still around and experience, the concert.
So there are two things for me. The first is the launching of our junior orchestra. So over the years where we have been offering violin classes, we've advanced a lot of students, and to the point that we're about to launch a junior orchestra. So it's their maiden performance. So we're very proud of these kids. And the second one is Jose Marichan. If you ask me what my most favorite song is of all time, it's a Jose Marichan song.
Love could be waiting at the end of that bend, so let's start and talk.
That's part of this excitement because he said, Bob, do it. I mean, you take care of it and you just tell me what the idea is and all that kind of stuff. But he said, I would like to hear my music in a symphonic arrangements like that. So we hired a few arrangers, orchestrators, to orchestrate his music in a different way. Not exactly the way we hear it from the radio. This is totally different. Some are even with indigenous instruments and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's really, really very exciting because this is the first time people will hear this brand new arrangements of his songs.
I arranged another song, Sing Me Your Song Again, Daddy. Yeah, and it's a lot of fun, not only writing the orchestration for this, but even the way that we're going to perform it. Not only to the audience, but really to perform it to Jose Marichan. We heard that he wrote this song specifically for Cherry Hill, who recently passed. And the song was really written about her experience growing up as a child. So the way that we're presenting it is we're going to present different stages in the life of that daughter, from a preteen to a teenager to an adult. So we're very excited to perform this for you.
This is my second time singing at the Walt Disney Concert Hall, and I'm so humbly grateful for these kinds of opportunities. So I'll be singing Sing Me Your Song Again, Daddy, and I'll be singing alongside my partners Aisha and Artie. And I'm so excited to share the stage with them because, music is my passion, and just singing and being able to share my music, the music with the audience is something I am so excited for.
When FASO told my parents about Jose Marichan being there to perform, I actually never knew him back then until my mom introduced me to him, and we used to sing a lot of. I didn't know that he made the songs, so I was like, I was like blown away, like knowing that he made the songs that I grew up as.
So please come to our concert celebration at
Music Center's Walt Disney Concert Hall on August 20th at 7 p.m.
And we're featuring the music of the Jose Mari Chan.
Hope to see you there, and this is going to be a very exciting concert.
Yes, guys, it is a very busy August. Let's not forget, August 20th is the FASO concert, Filipino American Symphony Orchestra, celebrating the years and the music of OPM icon Jose Mari Chan. And so, what happens when we're always busy, we're always on the go? Breakfast is very, very important. And that is why we have been talking about it here on the show. Breakfast with McDonald's is always very important. Now you can get 2 sausage McMuffin with egg for just $5 at participating McDonald's. There's a meal for every morning at McDonald's.